up, good people? This is Eugene, the African Kid. So today I'm having an interesting topic, and I think it's imperative if we try to talk about this because everywhere around the internet we're finding um, African ladies, especially from the Nigeria specifically, claiming that they can't date African American men. So it's a concern because while we are trying to bridge the difference that comes between the African Americans and Africans, I think something called intermarriages plays a big part into making this happen. And so with the going current situation, because it seems like most of Nigerian women generally or African women, they are not preferring African American men. So this leaves us with a lot of questions like what's the fate of such kind of intermarriages? What's the fate of this kind of relationship? Because it is multi-faced with a lot of challenges. So guys, I want you to watch this video and hear the perspective of Nigerian women, two of them, plus a Nigerian man giving their perspective on regards to Nigerians marrying the African Americans or generally African women. So let's watch the video and jump into it, and then I'll give you reason as to why it is important. It is really important to to intermarry between these two people. So let's watch the video and later on come back and talk about this.
Okay, as a certified African Niger babe, I'm gonna tell you why. So disclaimer, for me, I don't have any preference. As long as I meet somebody that I vibe with, that loves me and has everything, I'm good to go. But number one, we like somebody that we can relate with. Like, I joke with you, I give you a sign, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of Black Americans cannot relate to us because of different backgrounds, which is understandable. But two, and the most important thing, main thing is that us African girls, we're used to being taken care of by our men. Like, the men do everything, they take care of us, we don't have to worry about money. But a lot of Black Americans feel that we have to go 50-50 on things, like the woman and men has to share equally. But that's not how we're brought up. We weren't raised like that, so we're not used to that lifestyle. So we have to go for people who understand how things work here. Sorry.
An African American guy approached me yesterday at the gym, and I told him that I don't date African Americans. And he quickly jumped the gun and was like, "Oh, is it because we don't have a culture? That's what y'all think?" I said, "Sir, this does not have nothing to do with you, but with me." I said, "Sir, I don't speak English. I don't know how to speak English." He was like, "Well, you're well spoken to me. No, you about 2 hours of being with me. You'll be asking yourself, what are you saying? Every day you'll be like, come again, come again. I don't want to be coming again every time. I cannot even joke with you. You'll be asking me. You say, baby, that's not how you said that. Don't correct me. I don't want." After pretending to speak in medical terminology at work, I cannot even pronounce those medical words. You see me stressing those medical words to say it. You'll feel sorry for myself. I have to be stressing it. Hi, hapo. No, it's okay. My boss often said, if you want to catch Miriam, catch her from 8:30 to 10:30. By that time, she speaks good English. After that, whatever you get, you on your own. And guys, after 2 hours, I'm tired. It's a full-time job. Sometimes, I'm speaking good English at work, or I'll be speaking in a tone voice. My voice is sweet. Everything is calm. And then what they're hearing is a real African lady speaking breaking English. So I can only do 2 hours in a day.
All of you complaining about Nigerian guys, I see everywhere on TikTok or on social media, everywhere. See, once you start dating a Nigerian, you cannot go anywhere. Once you go Nigerian, it's finished. You will be there. You will complain. They will break your heart. You will come back. You will date Yoruba. Demon will fuck you up. You will come Igbo. Igbo will spoil you with gift. They might fuck up. You will still go. Then you will go to Hausa. Hausa will finish you. But you will still be there. Benga, Damilola, all of us, Daniel, all of us. So once you go Nigerian, just forget about it. Forget about your love life. Because it's with us now.
So welcome back, hoping that you've watched the video. So I'm gonna ask this question. My Nigerian girls, what did African Americans do to you? What's wrong with those men? They just like any other African man. Because the last time I checked, most of people complaining that Nigerian men are cheating so much, and why is it there's just this shift in what you believe that a person loves you? I understand some things come into place like a language barrier, but of course in Nigeria you guys speak English. I mean, good English even than we speak here in Kenya. So I'm worried. Why is it that you guys have this kind of resentment when it comes to African American men? I mean, is there a problem? That's something that you're not telling us. So if you're a Nigerian lady watching this video, kindly let us know in the comment section, like, what's the main thing that, according to you, like personally, you don't wanna end up with, an African American man? Because I think it's important for us to, to intermarry. It helps us bridge a lot of gap that's happening between us today. So, well, tell me what you think in the comment section. Also, I would like to point out some things that comes with the advantages of, like intermarriages. Like if today a large number of African Americans or a large number of Africans marry African Americans now in general, there are benefits which probably are yet to come with that. So the benefits are, we have something called cultural exchange. African Americans have their own, culture, and it's unique in its own way, and yeah, that's true. So we can't, take away that, but it will make it so beautiful, it will make it so unique if we, exchange the foods that you enjoy back in the United States when you enjoy as South Africa. Remember, we are people from the same ancestry, but we are both unique in our own ways. So if we come together, it helps a lot. Number two, dispelling stereotype. People say, oh, African American men are like this, oh, Nigerian men are like this, like they are cheaters. So to stop these stereotypes, it's important for intermarriages to go on. Let people intermarry. This will bring connection and understanding, and also, bring about empathy. So you'll understand that, okay, I understand why these people act this way. It's because of something or something happened to them. But if we are just keep on, say that I don't like African American men because they do to me this, I've seen a couple of them doing this, I mean, such kind of stereotypes. So we are trying to bridge the gap between African Americans and Africans. So the intermarriage thing, that's the most important thing that will happen. So ladies, my advice to you, I know I might not be at that, at that level of telling you who to date or who not to date. Of course, dating and marriage, these are personal things, and probably depends on one's emotion and how they feel. Some people, they have no problem with, marrying another person or another person outside their country. But other people are so strict on this. They want to marry people who they can resonate with. People who have experiences, their histories, people who understand them very well because they have shared something which is similar because they are bred in the same environment. So that's why I think some of them might not want to, to intermarry. But if you look at the broader perspective is we're trying to bridge the gap between African Americans and Africans. So if we try to do this is something which is guaranteed to work. So if we intermarry today, I think it's important. It will help remove the stereotypes that we have against each other. And people say that, African women, blah, 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 blah. So such kind of things, we're gonna help and root them out. Also, we have diaspora wars, which happens every day. People saying African Americans, oh, do this, Africans say this about us. So to bridge such kind of gaps is the intermarriages that will help us try to, break these gaps and reduce these diaspora wars, because we should not be fighting since we are people. We are people of the same ancestry. We share the same ancestors, and we don't have to agree to that because some people don't believe that their ancestors are in Africa, but some people believe. But for those who believe, I think that's the best decision that you have made to yourself. And we in the 21st century, we are trying to bridge these gaps and telling you to intermarry, stop the hate, stop the bad mouthing between Africans and African Americans. Let's be one people, and that's what we should be. Remember, unity is one thing which will make us stand as people from the black community, whereas division is something which will still keep fighting against each other. So I think it's important if both of us try to at least listen to this, and maybe learn from each other. Another thing which it will help with this intermarriage is it gives an individual a broader perspective. You see, intermarriage encourages individuals to broaden their perspective by learning from each other's experience. Yes, men from the United States have a different experience from women in Africa. So if we come together, we tend to understand things like racism, which will help us understand, try to understand what are the sufferings these people are going through, what are the problems that they face, and how does it affect their daily lives, and how will it also affect them as a person, as an individual, their personality, how they view things. So this will give you a broader perspective of how things should be conducted. And also it's important to you because it will give you a room to feel vulnerable to the other people because you seem to understand them so much. So I think intermarriages, that's the only solution that we have, and Africa needs to unite. We can't just be saying that Africa needs to unite, Africa needs to unite, Africa needs to unite, yet we keep on sitting at the end and we're fighting against each other. I think we should take this chance and try out, intermarry, and you never know, it might work out. Higher chances that it will work out because we understand each other. We're people from the same ancestry. So guys, this is Eugene the African Kid. If you find this video valuable, kindly ensure that you subscribe to my channel. I'm on the way to 800 subscribers, so if you subscribe to my channel, I think it's important. So guys, I highly appreciate you. Let me take this time to salute my fans from the United States, my fans from the United Kingdom, my South African friends, my Ghanaian friends, my Kenyan friends, my friends from different parts of Africa. I do salute you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. This is Eugene the African Kid. Peace, love, and harmony. Salute.